Hello! 8 songs in 16 days, day 2. Yesterday, we made this. 1,000 feelings. Today, we're gonna make it sound angelic. So now I have to choose whether I'll be confusing some of you with the music technicalities or if we'll keep it simple. We're gonna do it my way. Let's go for a speed round. So this is reason 10. Here are the drums, here is the bass, the 2 pianos, and the vocal lead, and blah, 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 blah. Here is some automation that determines that something changes over a certain amount of... These 3, don't worry about them. So each track has a dedicated place. Okay, that's enough for that. This is the sequencer. By the way, here's the rack. This is much more complicated. If I go like this, holy mother of cables. Reason is split up to 4 parts. It has a browser where you can find all the sounds you need and the instruments and the effects. Then it has a sequencer, basically like a timeline and a video platform where you can see things going from A to B. Then you have a rack where is all your instruments and stuff like that. And then you have a mixer. This is the large ass mixer. To give you a better explanation, all these things are connected. So let's take the vocal lead right here, the whole thing right here. In the sequencer, it looks like this. In the mixer, it looks like this one right here. The same channel. And in the rack, it's this thing right here. So that way you can understand that each thing has its own purpose and its own location. And that way you can put things together. Enough about that, Nico. Let's hear what you've done. Let's start with the drums. I've split each drum into different parts so I can manipulate them individually. They sound like this now. I'm not going to go specifically into each time I change 0.5 decibels, so I think it's gonna bore everyone. Next thing, let's look at the bass. That bass. Let's look at the 2 pianos that I've neatly grouped into this subgroup. Yay! You, nobody like you. Finally, let's take a listen to the lead vocal. Heart, I feel 1,000 feelings. How do I get them out? Yes, I'm ripe and willing. And it feels like I love you, nobody like you. You give life meaning. What's more interesting is if we go into the sequencer and I double click on this piece. Oh my goodness! Here you can see all the takes that I recorded. And I'm able to split up exactly the words or anything that I would like that I think sound the best. And you can see 2 of my best takes were down here since I chose most of it. At least that's what I think. You know, and that's what matters. Something even more wild with Reason 10 is I can go into pitch edit and I can see my pitch, which I can correct to sound like an auto-tune monster, which I didn't. You also have slice edit. If I'm off timing, you can just move everything so that it's all, I mean, like the powers of audio these days in each of these digital audio workstations, just, you can be anything you want. So the song is done. All right. Yeah. Okay, some piano. Good, 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 good. So, touch the thing. Well, if it's in my heart, if it's in your heart, press play. In my heart, I feel 1,000 feelings. How do I get them out? Yes, I'm ripe and willing. And it feels like I love you, nobody like you. You give life meaning. I feel 1,000 emotions. I'd be happy if this were the end. Close by your side, no need to pretend. 'Cause you are my friend. You are my friend. You are my friend. You are my friend. 'Cause you are my friend. Damn it. Great, okay. On to the next one. Trying to make better thumbnails, okay? Don't laugh.